In June 2004, the first loot box made its debut in the Japanese game MapleStory, a side-scrolling MMORPG. It was called a Gashapon ticket. The idea stemmed from the popular Gashapon machines, where you could exchange coins for a random capsule of your favorite anime toy. For the first time, you could exchange currency for a random chance of an online item. While the initial intention was to help monetize a free game, since consumers typically didn't have the funds to purchase full-cost titles, it led to more profits due to the dark and exploitive psychology behind them. The exploitation can be tracked back to a Harvard experiment that consisted of a box, a button, and a pigeon. If the correct button was pressed, food would be dispensed. If the incorrect button was pressed, they would be zapped. The intention was to prove it was possible to condition behavior based on an output, except what was discovered was far more interesting. He learned that not only can behavior be conditioned, but if the reward was given each time, the participant would become satiated and stop pressing the button. If they varied the reward, the pigeon would keep coming back, and in some cases, the pressing became indefinite. This is what psychologists call operant conditioning chamber, founded by B.F. Skinner. Developers understand random outcomes can make games more engaging and exciting, and they use this to their advantage. Entire careers amassing multi-million subscribers have been created solely dedicated to opening loot boxes, proving how deep-rooted this is. While variable rewards is not a bad practice by itself, it starts to flirt with dark patterns when they are used to encourage people to spend more money, as in the case with slot machines and loot boxes. It becomes downright unethical when children enter the equation. Children are rash and susceptible to conditioning. While many of the developers argue their game isn't targeted to children, there are plenty of games that are, like FIFA, Fortnite, Rocket League, and Overwatch, just to name a few. By creating the game free to play, developers understand it allows the game to become more accessible to a larger audience, and that while many won't buy, the ones that do will make up for the rest. This then begins the cycle of FOMO. You start to compare yourself to those who have the items. You get a thought you are missing out and begin to feel discomfort and unsettled, pushing you to make compulsive behaviors in order to maintain social connectedness. This cycle never ends. To make matters worse, developers are known for making limited time offers. When both strategies are at work, it makes for an extremely compelling offer. At least that's what your brain thinks. However, the manipulation doesn't stop there. Developers understand the law of reciprocity. When you're given a free game that you feel is giving you value, you then feel inclined and obligated to do something in return for them, which pushes you to buy loot boxes, starting the cycle. The manipulation is across the entire system and starts the immediate second you click install. Developers have hacked your brain using psychology to reap the more benefits, while having very little concern for the effect it has on the consumer. The industry that used to put consumers first are now using them to amass large amounts of wealth. I may be pessimistic for this, but I don't think it will ever change. When money enters the equation, it's hard to retract.
If you're interested in gamifying your life to live a fulfilling life, click subscribe and join a group of young men changing their life. I know you like this video as well.